I noticed traveling that you can tell a lot about the city by what the billboards are, because they're trying to sell stuff to people in that town, right? It's the same way you can tell who watches a TV show by what the commercials are. Right? If you watch Fox News, it's all big trucks and bathtubs with doors, right? If you watch MSNBC, it's all electric minivans and bathtubs with doors. You know, like, no one under 50 is watching TV, is the point of that joke. That's why this is on YouTube. And if you look to your left, you'll probably see an advertisement for hot girls in your area because you're a pervert. But I think you can tell a lot about a city by what the billboards are, right? If you go to Texas, it's like Boot Barn and fireworks. If you go to Tennessee, it's like pro-life and fireworks. And if you go to Alabama, it's just pictures of fireworks. Because they can't read. Yeah. If I got to explain all the jokes, it's going to be a long show. That's why I know I'm home in Seattle, because all of our billboards are just weed. Every eighth of a mile, get your weed, get your Starbucks. Get your upper, get your downer. Mix them together, find the balance, like owning a jacuzzi. People say we're known for the Seattle freeze because we don't smile at strangers, but I don't think people from Seattle are rude. I think we're just stoned. Those ain't rain clouds, that's blunt smoke. The great thing about weed is that you can't overdose on it. I've tried. I mean, you can, but it's not lethal. You're not gonna die or whatever. Like, the other night I was smoking and a helicopter flew so low it shook my entire house. I was like, they're probably dropping chemicals on us. And then I was like, oh, that's too much weed. I hit the limit, you know? I was at the airport the other day. I saw a guy with a t-shirt on and said 9/11 was an inside job. I was like, why would you wear that shirt in an airport? That feels like you're asking for extra attention. You know what else is an inside job? Cavity searches. I like conspiracy theories, they're fun. My favorite is the deep state conspiracy, which means there's like a secret shadow government running shit, and the presidents are just puppets. And my friends think I'm crazy. I prefer the term optimistic. Right? Otherwise, that means the last two presidents are actually in charge of important shit. That's fucking terrifying. Right now, we have a president with the attention span of a goldfish. And the last guy was literally a goldfish. Just orange and bloated and likes flushing things down the toilet, you know? My documents. I take it back, actually. My favorite conspiracy was the people who didn't want to get the COVID vaccine because of the microchip. Oh, there's a microchip in the vaccine. I'm like, I don't think there's a microchip. I think there's a microchip in the My Pillows. I think that's what's going on. It's obviously connected to a tiny speaker that just whispers subliminal messaging. Every night as you lay down to bed, it's like, the election was stolen. The election was stolen. You're very manly, you know? What do they call those things? A white noise machine? All right, yeah. Yeah, oh, take your time. No, it's getting hard to tell vaccine jokes. They're becoming less effective over time. When I first started telling vaccine jokes, like 93% of the crowd loved it. Unless they got the J&J, right? And then a couple months later, I noticed, like, hey, I think my laughter is starting to wane a little bit. My buddy's like, dude, just get a second vaccine joke. That'll boost your laughter back to the original levels. I was like, oh, what a great idea. Now, a year later, it's like, I think you need a third or fourth vaccine joke. Do you have one that's okay for 5-year-olds? I'm like, fuck no, I don't. I don't know what kind of long-term damage exposure to jokes could cause.